All right, Geminis. Well, for starters, coming out of May, you have the Two of Cups. So this is a card of love and giving. There are a lot of cups here, and so I'm feeling that there's cups and wands here. I'm feeling that you are most likely dealing with there's pentacles too. Well, anyway, could be many signs actually for you, Gemini, this month. Which means you're probably busy. Okay, the Two of Cups. This is the sign of a very healthy relationship. There's healthy communication, there's attraction, there's desire, and there's also devotion because you are pledging your emotional security and emotional safety to each other. Okay, you're giving them your heart, they are giving you their heart, and you're trusting in each other to keep you emotionally safe. Okay, so this is your recent past. This is coming from May into June. And then in your present position, we have the King of Pentacles. So this very well may be a earth energy that you're dealing with, Gemini, okay? Aquarius, Capricorn, not Aquarius, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, okay? Most likely male Capricorn because it's a king here. And the King of Pentacles, very stable, very methodical, very slow to progress in their feelings. A lot of times, like if people have a rising sign in Capricorn or a rising sign in an earth sign, no matter what their sun sign is, emotionally they can run very hot and cold, especially if it's conflicting with a water or sun sign, but then they have the earth rising sign. They can be very hot and cold because they're almost afraid of their emotions. They give and give and give in the beginning, and then they'll really pull back because they start really feeling the emotions, and then they pull back. And it's very interesting to have to deal with that, especially you, Gemini, because you're so much ruled by your head and ideas, and you love communication. And so when someone starts being attracted to you, even if you're in a long-term bond, okay, even if you're in a long-term relationship or a marriage, you know that this person pulls back a lot because they do get very afraid of their emotions, and it takes them a long time to kind of accept them and then verbalize them and show them. So even if their sun sign is a water sign, or even if their sun sign is a fire sign, if their rising is an earth sign, they're going to run very hot and cold because they are afraid of their emotions. They don't know, not afraid of them per se, just slow to develop. Okay, everything they do in their life is calculated, methodical, and they're accountable, very accountable people, very responsible, but also very successful. You can see that here. He's sitting on his throne, and he's, living the life of luxury. He's very adorned. He has his money. He has his all of his things around him. Nice big house. He's stable in life, financially very stable. Now, what's grounding? Oh, before we go on to that, he's also probably very busy, and maybe you are too, because what's crossing the King of Pentacles is the Ten of Wands. This is a card of being extremely busy. Now, wands are indicative of fire energies, fire signs. So there could be also a fire sign in your periphery somewhere, or this could be your energy or his energy, because wands, the Ten of Wands means starting to feel overwhelmed, overburdened by activities, by things. Each of these wands is a project, a person, family relationship, friendships, activities, volunteer activities, cleaning the house, painting the house. All of these activities are things that we pile on our plates. Now, what's interesting about fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, is they're the eternal optimists. So they always are very positive. They're always very positive that they can complete all of these tasks, even if they put too much on their plate. Even if they start being overwhelmed, they may get very upset and frustrated that they're overwhelmed, but they still believe in a positive outcome to every single one of these wands. So this man here, yes, he's starting to feel burdened. He's feeling the weight of all the activities he has on his plate, but he's still trying to carry them home. He can see the end in sight. He's going to continue going. He's not dropping anything. Okay, very positive. So Even though this is your challenge or benefit position, Gemini, you're just very busy. He's busy. Whoever you're involved with, they're just busy. And it's okay, because even though they're starting to feel burdened, they are continuing to carry all this burden, and they're feeling very positive that they can get home and to the finish line, basically, and complete all their tasks. If this is an earth sign that you're dealing with and they are starting to feel very busy, they will put all of their energy into this. Okay? Very diligent in work. Very diligent in work. And so they tend to be very calculating. So this type of personality normally wouldn't put all these things on their own plate, unless maybe they have a fire rising or a fire moon, and they're like, they think, I can actually do all this stuff. So even though you're feeling committed, though, and this is what I like, because you're feeling very committed to each other, and so there's that safety there. So somebody can go off and be very busy and doing their life, staying late at work, spending all day Saturday working, all day Sunday working, but it's okay because you have this emotional security. You've communicated to each other. Look, I'm just going to be busy. I'm going to kind of be MIA. The only reason why I'm saying that is because we have this card over here in your hopes and your fears, and you might be feeling a little left out and focusing on that, but not too much, because there's all the rest of these cards are very positive. But you might be fearing this a little bit as you move through June, if they're kind of stepping away. It has nothing to do with you. The commitment is there. The love is there. They're just very busy. Honestly, they're very busy. Okay. Now, again, with the fire signs, we have the Page of Wands. This is the underlying tone of the month for June for you, Gemini. Positivity, maybe a little arrogance, youthful energy, though, very energetic, very boisterous in terms of their choice of clothing and choice of car. I mean, there's a liveliness to them. Okay, like bright patterns, like bright colors, like to adorn themselves. I mean, he has a hat on, and not only does he have a hat on, I mean, not many people wear hats these days, but he has a hat on, and it also has a feather in it, okay, and he has a cape, and he has decorations around his shoes. So he's just very much loving. This is kind of like the Leo energy, very much loving to adorn themselves in very nice, expensive things, and not taking any, doesn't really care what anybody thinks. He's just going to wear whatever he wants. So the underlying tone, because this is the underlying tone in the month, there may be a lot of work related to earning extra money to buy nice things. Okay? And that's wonderful. Now we have what's the overlying tone of the month, and this is you, Gemini, the Ace of Swords. This is the birth of new ideas, fresh starts, excitement. All right? Excitement. And this is things that you're bringing from your mind. This can also be relationship related, but you're bringing all of these bright ideas and excitement from your mind into June, and it's going to carry you through it. Okay? The Ace of Swords is a card of triumph. It's also a card of everything to the excessive degree. So, yes, bright colors, bright patterns, bright energy, all right? Thinking about having bright energy, thinking about maybe getting out of your head and actually showing how you're feeling, right? It's a card of conquest. And it's also a card of great force in love. I'm pointing to the wrong card. In love and in hatred. So this is just very much a card of being prepared, having a lot of ideas, new beginnings, and being ready to put forth those into the world. So in terms of your relationship, Gemini, you're very excited. Everybody's very busy, but you're taking it and you're just running with it, and you're very excited about it. Very excited about it, because in the near future we have the Sun, and this can be a card of marriage alliance, deep connections, success, joy. Okay, this child the sun is shining down on him. There's sunflowers everywhere. There's a bright, fiery flag here, and it's just a card of excitement and success. Everything's becoming successful. The relationship, we're talking about relationships here. So yes, lots of stuff in your life might be going well, but your relationship is especially going well. Okay. Even if there's a disconnect because of this busy activity, it's okay. You feel emotionally safe. You're feeling loved and emotionally safe, and you're feeling these two come together here. The King of Pentacles is a card of success, regardless of being busy. Being busy so you can have the success, but the safety is here. Okay? The safety is here. And that's exactly how you feel, Gemini. The Queen of Pentacles, this is how you feel about the situation. The Queen of Pentacles is somebody that has worked hard for everything they have in their life, and she feels very content with where she is. She's sitting in her garden. She's on her beautiful throne. She has surrounded herself with beauty. And if you can see this, there's a rabbit here. And in tarot, when there's an animal next to a person, just like in real life, when animals will sit with you and be with you, it's because they trust your energy. They can sense that you are a good person, or that you're warm and kind, and they can sense that you are or are not going to hurt them. And so in tarot, when there's animals present in a card, it means that this is a very kind and loving and warm person. Okay, despite the success. She has built success. She has built stability. She is excited about her future, and she's now in a place in her life where she can actually be generous with her time and her money, and generous in how she can offer what she can offer to the rest of the world. Okay, so this is how you're feeling. You're feeling so content, Gemini, right now in June. You're very happy. And so are they. Because we have here in this position, the 8th position of the Celtic cross, we have the Magician, and this is how they feel about the situation, how they are feeling about you, how the outside world is feeling about you, and the relationship. They are feeling, the Magician is the first card in the major arcana. It means the beginning of a phase. It means fresh starts and being able to pull all of your ideas that you want to manifest in your life and in the relationship, pull them out of your head like you do, Gemini, and actually put them into action and build something. You can build with the Cups emotional security. You can build ideas and thoughts and exciting conversation. You can build material stability with the Pentacles, and you can build action and excitement in your life with the Wands. That's what all these represent. And they're all here on this table because he knows that he has the power to manifest whatever he wants out of this relationship and whatever he wants out of his life. He's taking the ideas out of his head and actually putting forth the action to build it. So this is how your partner, whether it's a new partner or somebody you have your eye on, there's a security here. So you may have just met, but you feel safe. You may have been in a bond for a long time and you feel secure. Regardless, they feel that this relationship is going somewhere and they are willing to put in the work to manifest it. Okay. Also, Gemini, this is your hopes and your fears position. This is the 5 of Cups, and this card gets people nervous. Don't be nervous because you can change this outcome. This card is a card of focusing on the negative, focusing on the spilled cups, even though there's 2 very full and bright cups that represent our emotional state. Okay? Right behind him. He needs to stop focusing on the negative. And the reason why I brought this up earlier, and I'll say it again, is there may be a little disconnect this month in your relationship because somebody's very busy. But what you need to realize is that the stability is here. The security is here. There is a lot of love here. You don't need to focus on the fact that they aren't calling as often. They aren't coming home as often. They're not taking you out on dates, at least through June. I mean, give them time to work through this. They have a lot on their plate. You may have a lot on your plate. So you're just feeling disconnected, and that's why you're feeling like this. But don't worry. Just turn around. Focus on the positive. You know you feel safe. You know you feel secure, and you know that the love is there. So focus on that. When you focus on the negative, that's when everything falls apart. When you focus on the positive, that's when the strength is built. Okay? Now in the outcome position, I love this card. This is my favorite card in the whole tarot deck is the Page of Cups. This is a messenger card. It's a watery energy, so they bring emotion and support. They bring emotional support and willingness to assist. Okay, it's a very young, fresh, lively energy, and you have 2 pages here. And they love helping. Very emotional. They bring emotion into everything that they do, but from a very positive standpoint. They just really want to be there to help. Okay, this is the outcome. So this could be a message to you, Gemini. If someone's busy, maybe pick up a little extra tasks to help out them, take some things off their plate. Maybe if you're very busy, they will be here to offer assistance to help take things off your plate. Okay, that's the outcome position. All right, let's go ahead and read a oracle card. This is going to be a very nice month for you, Gemini. There's security there. There's emotional security. Tiny bit of worry, but nothing major to worry about. And the future is looking bright, and you're both viewing it that way. That's what's so important, is you're both on the same page. Whether it's a new relationship or you've been in a committed bond for a long time, you're going into June and going through June feeling very connected and excited about the future. Indy says, indecision, wishy-washy, commitment, decision-making. It's decision time. Time to make up your mind, make a decision, then stick to your commitments. Set yourself a definite time period to complete your decision, right down to the day and the hour. Give yourself time to put the decision into practice before it's too late. Once that arbitrary but carefully judged decision time is set, ask for guidance from your highest good, then weigh, consider, ponder, and gather information. If we do this, and if we have asked for aid, the answer seems somehow to fall magically into place at the appointed time. Then it's just a matter of trusting that the answer and carrying it through will occur. We can ask for help with that as well if we wish. It is willingly given. Okay. So I think that's really focusing on this. Just focus on the positive. You're very stable. You're very happy. They are very happy. The relationship seems to be going places, and you can maybe offer a little bit of assistance, or they may be offering a little assistance to kind of smooth out the month if someone's feeling very busy and bogged down. But you're not feeling bogged down with the relationship per se. All right. All right, Gemini. Well, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed your June reading, and thank you.